if I get the resources I'm looking for, this city in 3 years will be different.
We plan to conduct a detailed assessment of the Nairobi River.
The change is obvious. The area is now fenced, completely fenced. The river has been cleaned up. The solid waste has been collected.
Tunataka tukimalizana na hii kazi baada ya miaka 3-4 mto huu uwe na maji masafi na uwe na samaki katika mto huu.
Nairobi, a place of cool waters, which is a name born from a time when its rivers ran clean and cool. But today, that is all a distant memory, which has been replaced by a murky, smelly artery choked with every type of rubbish imaginable. This is Nairobi River today. The government is betting big, and we are talking about a 50 billion shillings regeneration program to clean it up in a span of 3 years. Let me reiterate, 3 years. They promise that this isn't just another false start. And you know why? This is because cleanup attempts before have all failed. But let's ask ourselves, why should this time be any different? And at what cost? Also, to the thousands living in its toxic banks, what happens to them? So, I am here in Kamukunji and Embakasi West constituencies. Now, these two constituencies are literally divided by the river, exactly where I am. And this is an area called the City Cotton. So the whole project literally has been named the City Cotton Nairobi River Rehabilitation Program. So as I'm walking, I have to literally be careful about the grounds I'm stepping on, because we have several puddles of sewage just along the river. And as you can see, someone just literally put a tunnel straight from their house, pouring sewage into the river directly. So let's try and give you just the view of this river. I'm trying to follow up until where there's work going on. So this is how the informal settlement looks like from where I am. Kids are literally they're used to this river looking like this. They're mingling with it, they're from school, they're for all that. Schools are even nearby. You can imagine diseases that were being dealt with around this place. Yeah. The river is supposed to give life, but I don't know where we went wrong with letting go with allowing Nairobi River to go this bad, this long. Yeah. So guys, we're still following the trail. The heap of soil that you see on the side was what was dug from the river to just give it way. But as you can see, dumping is still happening. So we cannot really say. I am trying to understand what is being done here, really. Like, if you watch, you'll also be in the same dilemma, because I don't get how some of the things are still happening and the river is being cleaned. So how are they controlling people by letting them know that they should do better in terms of taking care of the river? So let's go close and see. Oh jeez, this is how murky these waters are. I can tell you, if you take a sip of this water, you'll not live to see another day. This is how murky this is. I can even smell it. This is literally Nairobi River sewage. Let nobody lie to you. So that's how it flows. you all can see how daunting a task this is going to be. I just decided to start from the end of the river on this section that you know, they're coming towards. But as you can see, this thing is mind-boggling. It's like a puzzle. They'll have to undo years and years of damage to Nairobi River. So let's break it down, and I'm talking about this 3-year plan by the government to clean up Nairobi River. On the ground, it means heavy machinery and crews who will be working in sections of the river like this one near City Cotton and the Kamukunji grounds. Now, the first task is to make sure they train the river. It's called river training, which basically means forcing the river back into a proper channel, deepening and widening it to stop flooding. And along the way, they'll start using wire cages filled with stone called gabions to stop the banks from collapsing. So currently what we are looking at here is the team trying to train River Nairobi to follow this particular channel that we are on. It's quite a massive engineering job. But the real test isn't just cleaning the water you can see. It's also stopping what you cannot see. The real poison, if you've been following the video from the beginning, is the real raw sewage and industrial waste. That's why the government is planning to build over 60 kilometers of new large sewer pipes and expand the Kariobangi treatment plant. The idea is to cut off the pollution at the source. And then it goes all the way up to there. Yeah. So work is still continuing. As you can see, we've come from very far and work is still continuing. So this looks like some serious business. I can see gabions there. They're basically supposed to be put up to prevent soil spilling into the river, which is always another issue for most rivers. So this is how everything is put. Now. And that's how the place looks like from my angle. So this is a 3-step process. The steps, I mean, seems like pretty much a lot of work, like it should be. We are undoing years and years of damage to the river. Okay. So I'm really looking forward to seeing exactly what will be the outcome, because a lot of the issues that arose and the questions that would come up is, why is it that only informal settlements, people in the informal settlement, were affected by being shifted far away from the river, and people who seemed like they are well off, they have money, are still living along the river? They were not affected. So that was the question. So they were aggrieved. They thought the government was being unfair to them, considering they were also to be resettled, and their resettlement did not happen to the standard that they were promised. And so they are just left to figure life out on their own. As you can see, there is a station there. And that's how everything looks like from where I am. The entire corridor of the river is now a special planning area, as you can see, which literally means that this gives the government more power to control what gets built on this section of the land. But here's the big question: what about the people? Walking through this informal settlement just along Nairobi River, the poverty is overwhelming. Guys, I am not lying to you. I have yet to see this level of poverty. Literally, it's like the families that were relocated, that were pushed back, did not move. They went, set up pitch or tent along the river, and in their own way of coming up with shelter, they put things together and they are living along the river now. You get? This is literally riparian land. And even though the plan is to reclaim this river road reserve, demolish these homes and relocate all of them or most of them, the government has also promised that 50,000 new affordable units will be coming up here very soon. But the question still remains, will the people be moved fairly? Is compensation being considered? And what happens to those who are left? The plan says that those who remain must operate a set distance back from the river. But is this enforceable in the long run? You can see the ambition in the blueprints. Let me paint it for you. Riverfront walkways, non-motorized transport paths, green public spaces. That is what we are being promised so far. But the true measure of success is not about having a clean river for a year. It's about having a clean river for a lifetime. It depends on whether this project can move beyond just construction and truly change the relationship between the city and its water, or let's say the people and its water.